anti-apartheid hero Nelson Mandela left hospital today after successful medical tests and returned to his home in Johannesburg. The 94-year-old former president and anti-apartheid leader was admitted to a hospital in Pretoria, the capital, yesterday, to undergo tests in line with his age. The doctors have completed the tests, presidential spokesman Mac Maharaj said in a statement. He is well and as before, his health remains under the management of the medical team. Maharaj appealed to the public and media to respect the privacy of Mandela and his family. The African National Congress, South Africa's ruling party, had earlier released a statement saying it believed Mandela was in capable and competent hands. Doctors found the former president and hero of the anti-apartheid struggle had a recurrent lung infection and had developed gallstones. He underwent surgery to remove the gallstones on December 15 and remained in hospital until December 26. At that time Mr. Zuma had sought to calm jitters over Mr. Mandela's health. I have been informed that at his age doctors need to intervene in a very gradual and sensitive way in order to maximize the chances of a full recovery, he said. Mandela is an unparalleled fighter and has always been so. He has met all his health challenges with his tremendous fortitude and grace. The Nobel Peace Laureate has a long history of lung problems dating back decades to when he contracted tuberculosis while in jail as a political prisoner. He was previously admitted to hospital for an acute respiratory infection in January 2011, when he was kept as an inpatient for 2 nights. Under South Africa's white minority apartheid regime, Mandela spent 27 years in prison before he was released in 1990. He became the nation's first democratically elected president in 1994 under the banner of the African National Congress. He served one 5-year term before retiring. The anti-apartheid leader is particularly susceptible to illness because of his age and his 27 years in prison, though medics said he responded well to treatment. He fought off a similar lung infection in 2011 and once contracted tuberculosis while imprisoned. Medical experts have said that respiratory illnesses like pneumonia striking a man his age are a serious matter that require care and monitoring. His last hospitalization had caused concern in South Africa, a nation of 50 million people that largely reveres him for being the nation's first democratically elected president who sought to bring the country together after centuries of racial division. In January 2011, Mr. Mandela was admitted to a Johannesburg hospital for what officials initially described as tests but what turned out to be an acute respiratory infection. The chaos that followed his stay at that public hospital, with journalists and members of the public surrounding it and entering wards, saw the South African military take charge of his care and the government control the information about his health. The Nobel laureate last made a public appearance on a major stage when South Africa hosted the 2010 World Cup football tournament. Although South Africa today struggles with poverty and inequality, Mandela is widely credited with helping to avert race-driven chaos as South Africa emerged from apartheid.